Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the Mythic banner of... Where are you? Where are you, Mythic banner? Yes, on the Mythic banner of Freya and Triandra. My hopes is to get Triandra most fall, as well as Freya and Hell. So if I basically summon a green unit, but Triandra first, Freya second, Hell last in that order. I will be summoning full circles just because it's more orb effective, cost effective on the orbs. And since I basically merge all my legendary heroes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I also do not have either Apotheosis Anna, Apotheosis Anna, or Shinon, so getting them is not that bad. As for Lycitia, I already have a Lycitia, two Lycitias. I can plus one that one I have. But if I do get another one, I might be able to use her for LOL speed res or for attack speed push. Or I might just merge her into the ones I have. Doesn't matter. Alright, so let's get started. We'll go from this one. So this is a very interesting banner. Like, this is the first time we got in like two brand new mythic heroes in the same banner. Without one of them being released prior. Like, we have gotten, like, for example, when what's her name? Miravelous got released. She was released on a banner by her, not by herself, but in a banner, Mirabilis and more. I think it was with what is that? Either genealogy or Freyja units. But that banner came out before the Mythic banner, and then she came out in that Mythic in that, I think it was a legendary banner actually that it was, and there was another brand new unit with it. So, but she technically debuted outside of it, but this is the first time like literally two units in one banner are brand new, and the fact that it share color is really interesting. It's bad if you only want a specific one of them. So, but then again, if this is a mythic banner, legendary banner, you're always gonna have one. Is a 1 in 3 chance of getting the one out of that color if you're only summoning a single color. But other than that, it's like it's pretty good because then you can just focus on a single color and not have to worry about all the other ones. I mean, it's always better to summon full circles like I'm doing right now than to just go snipe, because it's always gonna cost you more orbs to just snipe. But the benefit is that you actually are going after what you're aiming. So there is benefits to it, and there's positive and negatives. But of course, if the goal is to summon the most units possible, going full circle is obviously the best answer. But yeah, as far as units, so with Triandra being a dark mythic hero, now we have a fairy for every season, and we got Triandra. Good. This is what I wanted. This is the unit that I wanted the most, because now I can put her on my defense team and finally have a replacement for Yune. I mean, Yune has been putting work in my team, but it desperately needs a dancer. Okay, plus speed. She is really fast to begin with, so this is not a bad thing. Minus res. Her defenses are not that great, but I think minus res will be a little better than minus def, because at least it's slightly better. But yeah, speed red strain is a really good skill as well. Alright, so we got one of the units we were looking for. This is really good. I really also would like to get Freya, since she's gonna be an offense. You can use it for offense, and having damage reduction in her weapon is really good. But like I was saying, now we have a fairy for every season, which means you have a dancer for every season. No matter what, you can always fit a dancer in your team, provided that you have one of the fairies. So yeah, it just helps out a lot because dancers are always useful in any Ether raid team, whether it be offense or defense. On offense, it helps you move your units around more efficiently, or get them out of the way, or finish off a unit, or whatever. And on defense, it helps you with rally traps or store traps. Just having a dancer can get you having your unit attack and surviving, then getting dance could possibly get you a kill on a unit that was unexpected. Especially the way all these fairies work, that every single one of them has their unique dances and weapons that work together to both either buff or debuff. Like Peony is Peony is the only one that does not debuff. She only buffs, but she buffs everybody as long as proven they're in the cardinal direction and shit, and grants the orders ability. So she's the only one that is purely buffing, while all the other ones either buff and debuff. So it's really interesting the way they made them work. Each of them is unique in their own way. But yeah, I do like Triandra. Definitely what I needed for my defense team. Even though it is Dark Season does complete against Light Season, and Light Season does have Mila, which has isolation based on defense, and Triandra's defense, as we just discussed, are very low. So she is very prone to isolation. Her HP is not super high compared to Bridal Fjorm, so there's always going to be isolation plays going on. But it's still good to have a flyer, and not a flyer, a dancer. As for Freya, Freya being like the light version of Altina, as in Freya and Altina aren't really support, they're offensive heroes, they're meant to tank. Altina being a vantage counter, while Freya being a damage reduction. Freya being a beast unit, she can be supported by Brave Lucina, and I got a leaf, and this is good because I can finally fix the Bane on my leaf. I think mine is what? Minus HP? No, not minus HP. Oh, this is a neutral one. Okay, neutral is cool. Marking with a legendary mythic signal. Alright, and let's finish this circle. Maybe we can get a second hero dispatch. It is a 4-star though. Nah, it's just a game. It's Wings of Mercy. I do run low on Wings of Mercy. I give Wings of Mercy to a lot of things. Healers, dancers, everything. Alright, so far we managed to get 2 heroes. So let's keep going. So like I was saying, Freya being a beast unit, she can be supported by by Brave Lucina. Having damage reduction, you can stack her up with like Flame for extra damage reduction. Her being a cavalry unit is also really good because of the movement, like being able to move in and out of position. Being a really fast unit, it helps with Gale Force if that's the way you want to build her. So yeah, there's plenty of options to build Freya. Depending on what you need her for, or you can just go basically turn her into just a tactics unit, because being a cavalry means that now you can have 2 flyers and 2 infantries in your team, like Air or Peony in Mila and something else. So it opens up. Wow, we are getting lucky on this banner. And I think my Corrin is minus attack, so this is really good. It doesn't really matter what boon she has, because this is plus speed. Okay, plus speed is really good. Definitely better than my minus attack. Alright, this was pretty quick. I mean, we just got the other one. But yeah, it allows you to have more options for tactics teams, because one of the problems with Mila being an infantry unit is that she's an infantry unit. Usually most tanks are infantry tanks, and if you have a support, depending on what kind of support you're running, if you're running the Brave Lucina style of support, or male Corrin, both of them being infantry. But if you run like a Caden, then he's a cavalry unit, so he's more flexible. He's more rare, but a little more flexible. So it all depends. It just helps you build, gives you options with her being a cavalry unit. And she has, like, to me, the best spread in the game. Wow, another leaf. Okay, this is good. I do use leaf a lot well, not a lot, but I do use him plenty of in ether raids. And this is a plus speed. Plus speed not as good as, I think the neutral one is actually better. I guess plus speed could help you out, either avoid a double or get a double here and there. Faye. So now that we see a Faye, we are waiting on the update. We should be hitting pretty soon. We know what. The only thing we know about the update is that which weapons are getting refined. Wow, I am getting. This is 2 leaves, 2 Corrins. That's 4 colorless units. I am not even sniping colorless. This is a plus res Corrin. Okay, this is really good. Are we gonna complete the 3rd colorless in this one to give me a 5-star? I'm not greedy. I just want an Emerin if it's a 3-star. I do want Emerins though. Like, currently my Emerins are plus 6, and if you're watching my ether raids, you know that I am using her this week as my main carry. Is this one as my main tank for ether raids. So any Emerins I can get on this banner, it just will help me out. But yeah, where was I before I got distracted by all the 5 stars? Oh yes, weapon refining. The only thing we know about the new update is the weapon refinery. And even though it shows like there's like 7 units getting a weapon refined, there's only 4 weapons that are getting refined. It's just that Seal Falchion is, there's 4 units that can use Seal Falchion. Of course, Exalted Chrome, which is the one that came with it. Base Lucina, the original Lucina. Base Chrome, the original Chrome. And of course, Mask Marv, all four of them can use Seal Fashion. So I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do with it. So far, a lot of the weapons that we got in that have been able to be given to older units have turned out to be better to the older units than to the new units. For example, like Blazing Durandal turned out to be better for Roy. Not for Roy, for Eliwood than for Roy. And that's mostly just because of availability. Eliwood being a lot easier to have since he's a 3 to 4 star, so he can just pop up whenever. As opposed to Brave Roy, which is if you're summoning a brand new banner like this one, well, not this one, this is a Mythic hero, but if you summon a brand new banner, he will never show up because he's removed from the pool. So it turned out to be better, and then Eliwood got a Resplendent, which just made him better than Brave Roy. So, and then you have Divine Tierfing, which they didn't take into account Sigrun's B skill at all into it, so it turned out to be pretty good for Seliph and Asura. This is actually the second Asura I have summoned. Like, I got the original Asura, I think last year around December timeframe. So around this timeframe, I got the original, my first Asura. This is the only other one I summoned. I believe that one is a plus attack and this one is a plus speed. Now, in times past, she would have been useful for Blue Duo Flying, but there's really no need for fodder off something like her for Blue Duo Flying. So I'm just gonna merge her. So yeah, like Divine Tierfing turned out to be pretty good for Seliph. I mean, then you have Divine Naga, which is kind of like, I don't consider Divine Naga better than regular Naga Refined. I consider it like a side grade. Like if you want to go in a different direction, one is about nullifying buffs and stuff like that. The other one is about being able to counter dragons completely, like even at melee range. So, and if you give her close foil, then she'll have better close counter than anybody else in the game. So I consider that one a side grade, not really the same thing. And then we're still missing a few. I think the only other ones are Flame Sigmund, which could get a refine. I mean, we still haven't gotten any legendary heroes get a refine. So, but of course, regular Ephraim has it. So that could turn out to be better for regular Ephraim than to legendary Ephraim. Although the base effect is better for legendary Ephraim, just because it's easier for him to be away from units. And Berserk Armats over Armats, I don't think they'll give Berserk Armats a refine. Armats doesn't even have a refine, I think. I want to say Armats doesn't have a refine, but I don't remember actually. No, I'm pretty sure Armats doesn't have a refine yet. I'll have to double check on that. But Berserk Armats came from a seasonal unit. So up to this point, they have not given a single seasonal any refine. Like they updated some of the weapons, like the original spring weapons, like Blue Egg, Green Egg, Carrot Axe, and Carrot Lens. They gave their effect to work on both player phase and enemy phase when you refine that weapon, but they haven't actually given any refines to seasonal weapons at all. So, and I believe the first seasonal one that we have was Let me see. I think the dancer unit came before the Halloween unit, which means performing Ars Azura Urd is the first weapon, if I remember correctly. Because in Halloween, that's when we got Witch Noe, which has Grimoire. And we'll go like this, which has Grimoire. So that one, from year one, I'm trying to think of another one that got a special weapon. Okay, so I am getting repeats of the same units. This is really weird. 2 Asuras, 2 Corins, and 2 Leaves. And I did get what I wanted the most, which was Triandra. This one is a plus HP. Okay. Don't really do the plus HP. I like to make my legendary Asura to be offensive. That way, she continues to be a threat in the map even after everyone else is gone. So, like, if she's on a defensive map, you want her to at least to not be safe. Like, just leave her for the end. Like, you still have to, like, I want my enemy to, like, still know that she's there and she can get a kill if you just ignore her. So that's why I like to build my dancers to be offensive rather than defensive, except for, like, what is the name? Masquerade, what's his name? Ephraim? No, not Ephraim. Eldegan, Masquerade Eldegan, which I do build him defensive just because of his kit. His weapon's already a defensive weapon anyway, so he's the only one I build defensively. All the other ones I'd rather build my dancers to be offensive units. Alright, here's a good chance at getting Triandra, Hell, or Freya. And we haven't gotten a lot of green orbs either. Like, I know I've been summoning full circles, but not a lot of green orbs. I think that's why we've been getting so many colorless and blues. Well, I guess mostly blues, mostly colorless, I mean. But yeah, so back to the weapon refine. So Seal Falchion, I'm really excited to see what it is because I do have Mass Marf at plus 10. Although I use Mass Marf as, like, with bonds, so I have him with a bond in his A slot, his weapon refined for Spectral Bond, and a bond in his seal slot. But I also have Lucina, especially now that she got Resplendent. Now she's plus 2. Yeah, plus 2 or plus 3. I think it's plus 2. And I use her with Seal Falchion and double Brazens. So I'm really interested to see what it is. And hey, maybe it would be good for, like, a slow unit like Chrome. So it might turn out to be like maybe like a damage reduction like the one that Dimitri has in his unique B skill, like Brave Dimitri, not Base Dimitri or Legendary Dimitri. That is damage reductions based on defense, so that might actually be better for regular Chrome than for the Lucinas. Well, not Lucinas, Lucina and Mass Marf. Alright, from here on, I'm just gonna go to, like, get one last 5-star because we're starting to run low on orbs. But all in all, I think it was a good... Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it was pretty good haul that we got so far. As long as we don't spend all our orbs and not get the last unit. But because on the update notification there was no... Oh, wait. Before that, Noe is also getting a weapon refine. And if she follows suit like Faye, which got like a better light breath, she might actually come with a better lightning breath. So, you know, a refine, an actual DC into her weapon. Which most dragons use lightning breath, like the old dragons use lightning breath. So it would be good for Navi to get like, to keep the lightning breath effect, because adult Tiki didn't get a... She also comes with lightning breath, but she didn't get to keep the lightning breath effect. But she was also one of the way old refines that are... The original, the first ones to get refines were not as good as the newer refines. So, her refine being like kind of like a joint drive, attack and speed, I think it is, or attack and defense. If she's near a dragon or a lance unit, and another coring. Wow. This is very interesting. I did not expect to draw Corins. And this means I summon 5 colorless heroes and not a single one of them was Shinon. Good thing I was not after Shinon. And this is a neutral Corin. So yeah, good thing I wasn't like going after Shinon, because I got so many Corins. But yeah, this will be the last one we'll summon. We'll finish this circle and that will be it. Who knows? Maybe we can finally get a Shinon right here. No, it's a 3-star. Can it be an Emerald 3-star? No, it's just a George. Alright, and who's gonna be the unit that closes us off? A red unit. Isn't Sotis on this banner too? I think Sotis is on this banner. But it's just Selef. We were talking about you earlier. Oh yeah, and the final unit to get a refine is Mist, which, like I said, Elise and Mist should have been the very 2 first ones to get the refine for original healers, since they're the only 2 5-star lock. Yeah, Sotis is here. Any Sotis that I get from now on is just gonna be time post fodder, since I already have +10. So we didn't get any reds. So let's actually look at what we pulled, because this was really interesting. Rarity obtained in descent order. So from here, Triandra, neutral leaf, female Corin, legendary Corin plus speed legendary leaf, plus res legendary Corin, plus speed legendary Azura, plus HP legendary Azura, and neutral legendary Corin. So let me pull up, then we can do like this by origin, and this will group them all together nice and neatly. So yeah, like I said, my original Corin was a minus attack, so definitely a good thing to get a brand new one. I've been wanting shield pulse for a project that I have. I forgot which unit I was supposed for what unit I was supposed to be building it, but it needs shield pulse. So I might not merge one of these female Corins. I might keep that just... But I need to remember what unit I was going to build with shield pulse. I know I needed shield pulse for something. But yeah, so these are all my legendary / mythic heroes. Oh yeah, so my original leaf was a plus speed. Okay, so yeah, plus speed, 2 plus speeds, and a neutral. So I don't know. It is good to get rid of this minus defense because that is gonna hurt me. And since I believe he should get at least 1 point in attack with these 2 merges, and that means that what happened on the last day of light season last week, in which I was 1 point of attack too short from being able to kill a unit, should not happen, at least not to kill that same exact unit. But yeah, which one was it? It's killing me. So yeah, like I said, my original sword is plus attack, and I like the plus attack. So we'll be keeping that one. We'll be merging these 2 into that one. Plus defense is not bad for female Corin though. Plus res is also not bad. So we do have 3 good IBs, or 3 good choices to go, either plus res, plus speed, or plus defense. So I'll have to think about which one I want. Definitely want to get rid of that minus attack Bane. Maybe plus speed. It makes her less likely to get double. I mean, she does get plus 5 to all stats from it. So I could build her the same way I build my Sotis, which is also plus speed. And my Winter Sotis, which is also plus speed. Like Winter Sotis being a similar unit as scoring that gets plus 5 to all stats. What unit did I want to build with? Now this is gonna kill me because I had an idea for a unit that I wanted to build with Misty with whatchamacallit, Shield Pulse, but now I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. What unit was I gonna build with Shield Pulse? Oh, that's gonna kill me because I had a plan to build a unit. I cannot remember who it is now. Oh no, I do. It was for Leon. Yeah, I was gonna build it for Leon. I was gonna switch him out of a healing spec bonus, change him from a null C unit into a completely defensive tank. But I do have now that I have where is she? She should be around here. Well, now that I have Guinevere, she kind of fulfills that role that I was gonna build him for, like strict mage counter. So I think it would be better to leave him like that to be able to counter colorless, especially archers. So although there is this leaf that I saw somebody in my friend list has one, and they made him into a lightning rod by giving him Slaying Edge, Quicken Pulse, Time Pulse, and Shield Pulse. So he'll have instant miracle. So he'll just teleport to something, survive, and then become a lightning rod. It was very interesting. Alright, but the last thing I wanted to do before we go is something I've been meaning to do. I'm gonna merge every single, well, not every single. I'm gonna merge the vast majority of my my mythic heroes in legendary heroes. There are a few that I'm gonna leave out just because I need them to have 2 copies of them. So for example, air. I need to have a second air for weeks that I use legendary Ryoma, because I need that rest for him. But we're gonna merge our leaves. I am keeping this. Where is it? I'm gonna be keeping this plus attack one, as opposed to this plus HP one. Although plus HP, no, I think it's better to keep the plus attack. So for now, we'll merge this 14 to the 1. And then we'll merge the 40 plus 1 into the level 1. Well, no, he's already level 40. Alright, so there we go. We'll keep the plus attack. Next, the Trasiers. I do like having double Trasier for Trasier bonus week, but it doesn't work with the teams I'm running anymore as a defense, so we're gonna merge her. Of course, I'm keeping my original being plus attack, although both of them are plus attack, so no problem there. Peony is another one that I need to keep 2 copies of, but for Mirabilis, we're actually gonna merge Mirabilis. I do like this plus speed, even though her speed is really low. She has double on occasions, and she can double Altinas, which is really funny. So yeah, we're keeping the plus speed one over the neutral one. Legendary I was originally holding one for null follow-up, but I already have no follow-up on the units I wanted it, so we are gonna merge them. And of course, plus attack. Next, we have the Dumas. Since both of these ones, these are plus HP, plus stress, so we're gonna keep this one, which is the plus defense. Most stress tend to be physical anyway, so we'll keep this plus defense Duma. Although it is fun having like triple Dumas to destroy 3 buildings at once, and like superpowering your one unit that you have with plus 9 attack. We're just gonna merge our Dumas. Alright, next, Julia again. This is the one that came from the pack, the what is it called? Black Friday pack. So I did bought it. This gives me another merge for my Julia. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the plus speed, I guess. So let's merge our leaf as well. Especially to get rid of that minus defense. And we'll merge the other leaf as well. More def, more rest, okay. Next, the Lucina. This one I've been debating whether I want to keep the plus res or go for the plus speed. The plus res does let her take a hit every now and then a little easier than the plus speed one. The plus speed one of course makes it faster, but she does get +4. She does get Swiss Sparrow, so, and she's mostly a Vantage unit, so, or a Wings of Mercy unit, so we will keep the plus res. If I find a plus attack, I'll switch to plus attack. I've been meaning to do this for a while, so just consider it a bonus for you guys for watching this long. Now for the Asuras. And the other Asura. And I'm not gonna merge the coins right now just because I really want to think about which one I want to keep, seeing as all three of them are good choices: plus attack, plus res, and plus speed. I mean, plus def, plus res, plus speed. If there was a plus attack one, well, I'll go with the plus attack, no question asked. But I really want to know, like, think about which one would be best for me, or which one would be best, like. So go ahead and let me know which one you think would be the best to keep: the plus speed, the plus attack, or the plus, I mean, the plus speed, the plus def, or the plus res. I think all three of them have their merit. Plus attack, of course, will always be best because of Dragon's Gaze being base of her attack, but we don't have a plus attack run right now, so, and I believe the neutral one would not be the best choice. I mean, amongst the ones we have right now. Oh, and while we're at it, let's just redeem on this banner over here. We'll redeem for Nils. I think he is a little more rare, and I would not mind getting another one copy. Now, didn't we summon Katria as our free unit in the Mythic banner as well? Very interesting. All right, so with that, that concludes the summoning session. So I thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye. If we can close. Bye.